Let's get you the latest updates on the murder of the Tamil Nadu BSP chief Armstrong in Chennai. His last rites are underway right now in Chennai's Tiruvallur. This after a brief legal battle as well, where there were some demands for his mortal remains to be laid to rest at the BSP office in Chennai. Permission was not granted for the same. So now the final rites to take place in Tiruvallur. I want to bring in Pramod Badhav for more on this. Pramod, a sea of supporters who've gathered there, but also massive security deployment that's been put in place for the final rites.
Absolutely, Akshita. Nearly 2,000 police have been deployed over there considering the volatile situation, and it's an extremely heavily populated area, and that's the reason the court earlier stated that it is not wise to provide permission over there. The Greater Chennai Corporation denied permission, even though earlier the context was that DMDK leader Vijaykanth was provided permission for his body to be buried in but their party office itself, but such kind of permission could not be provided over here because the entire space was only 2,000 square feet. Now, after a kind of argument in the Madras High Court, the family agreed to take his body, mortal remains, and bury it at a location called as Pottur in Tiruvallur, where it's on the way nearly 30 kilometers from Armstrong's residence. But the bigger issue here is that still the issue over his death is not yet over, because even though the police have started claiming with their initial investigation that it could be a kind of a murder due to previous enmity, the family, no one is ready to accept it. And even today when Mayawati came to Chennai, she has also demanded a CBI probe, claiming that the people who have been arrested in relation to this case are not the real culprits, Akshita.
So that Mayawati even saying that if an investigation isn't conducted properly and the real culprits, as she puts it, aren't nabbed, then the Tamil Nadu government is also culpable in this particular case. Thanks very much, Pramod, for joining us with those details. Let's just round up for you all that's happened in the last 24 hours since the Tamil Nadu BSP chief Armstrong was hacked to death in Chennai in full public view. The BSP chief Mayawati today was in Chennai as she paid tribute to her colleague. She also demanded a CBI investigation in this case and said that the real culprits are still at large, a sentiment that's been echoed by many other Dalit leaders too. It's led to a political fight in the state. Our next report tells you more. Brutal murder of BSP Tamil Nadu chief by bike-borne assailants posing as food delivery agents who hacked Armstrong outside his under-construction Chennai home. Armstrong's chilling murder sent shockwaves and led to widespread criticism of Chief Minister Stalin.
On 5th June of 2024, a gruesome murder occurred at this spot. It was a person called as Armstrong, who was the BSP state president of this area, and he was a well-known person at this spot. This is a house he was constructing in this area. His actual house is almost 500 meters from this spot, and what he had done is that nearly 200 meters from the spot is his office. The BSP state office is also present, and he had come over here, which he would do regularly, to inspect the house that he is constructing at this spot.
BSP Supremo Mayawati flew down to Chennai to meet the bereaved family of Armstrong. Mayawati and her nephew Akash Anand paid a floral tribute and demanded a CBI investigation into the killing. The BSP urged the Stalin government to ensure that the real perpetrators are arrested.
State government ये चाहती है कि हमारे आदमी को न्याय मिले, दलितों को न्याय मिले, तो और उनका हाथ नहीं है स्टेट गवर्नमेंट का, वो कहते हैं कि हमारा हाथ नहीं है, तो फिर आपको ये मामला सीबीआई को तुरंत रेफर करना चाहिए। मुझे ये भी मालूम हुआ कि जिन्होंने हत्या की है अभी तक वो असली जो अपराधी है वो पकड़े नहीं गए हैं।
The Congress, meanwhile, has also raised questions over this murder, with Karthi Chidambaram taking to social media to say that contract killings are a serious issue. But on record, the Congress has defended the Stalin Sarkar, but also said that the real culprits must be booked.
We strongly believe Tamil Nadu police equal to Scotland police. Definitely they bring out the real culprit. We have to find out who is behind this murder. My prayer, my request also to the government, same.
This is very serious issue, sensitive issue. So Tamil Nadu government should take proper necessary action in this regard.
The police, meanwhile, claims to have cracked the murder, blaming it on gang war. Cops say that Armstrong's murder was an act of retaliation by slain gangster Arcot Suresh's aides, who was killed in August last year. Bureau Report, India Today.